Joined by Treasurer Josh Frydenberg in Canberra. Treasurer, were you absolutely stunned by these figures? The highest quarterly growth since 1976. Talk about a V-shaped recovery.
Well, it was better than what was expected at budget time, and it was better than what the market was expecting going into yesterday's national accounts numbers. And as you say, Kochi, a 3.3% increase for the quarter. It's the single largest increase in quarterly growth since 1976, and it reflects the momentum that is building across the country as the virus is brought under control and people are getting about their daily lives. This is the economic recovery that all Australians have worked very hard for. There's still a long, hard road ahead, but certainly this is a positive trend.
OK, when you look back, you know, yes, there was the economic stimulus, JobKeeper, Job Seeker. Do you reckon allowing people to get access to their super was just the genius idea?
Well, these people are getting access to their own money, and it's for them to decide how they spend it. Yep. And we know that people needed that extra support through this crisis. Now, the federal government has provided an unprecedented level of economic support, $257 billion, and already, Kochi, $130 billion has gone into the pockets of families and businesses right across the country. And as you know, it's not just the JobKeeper program, which has been this economic lifeline, but it's been the cash flow boost, which has provided working capital to small businesses. It's $750 payments to millions of pensioners, carers and others on income support. So we have undertaken a whole suite of economic support measures. There was even more in the budget, and that will continue to roll out over the course of next year and beyond.
Great news, but again sobering from the Reserve Bank Governor yesterday, saying, hey, that unemployment rate, yes, it's not going to get as high as we thought it would, but it's going to take a while to come down. People are still out of jobs.
Well, there are going to be sectors like aviation, like tourism, they're going to continue to do it tough as long as those international borders are closed. And everything hangs off getting the virus under control, which we have as a nation successfully done. Right now, there is not one Australian in an ICU unit or on a ventilator due to COVID, whereas in the United Kingdom, they've had more than 1 million infections and nearly 60,000 deaths. So we have performed better than nearly any other nation on earth, but we have to remain vigilant because we don't know what's around the corner.
All right, let's move on to China. The tensions, they're our biggest customer. They take 40% of our exports. Tensions between our two countries have never been worse. Do you reckon you've botched the relationship with China?
Well, it is a challenging time and the relationship is important. But if you look at the 14 grievances that China has outlined about Australia, we wouldn't want to give ground on any of them.
Oh, no.
Kochi.
I mean, it's the free press. It's not the issue. It's the way we've done it, the way we've sort of gone one out, all macho, leading the way, look at us, we're tough on China, rather than going in a group with France and China and some of our trading partners. We've set ourselves up to be bullied, haven't we?
Well, there's a whole series of countries that have been on the end of a difficult relationship with China. So we're not isolated in that respect. And as you know, the issues, whether they're around foreign investment and national interest, whether they're around foreign interference, whether they're around a free press, whether they are around the right of democratically elected politicians to speak their mind, all of those matters are ones that were pursued in Australia's national interest, and you wouldn't expect us to give ground on that. That being said, we're very willing to sit down with Chinese counterparts and engage in a respectful two-way dialogue. But when it comes to the trade tensions, if we can't resolve them bilaterally, we always reserve the right to use multilateral forums.
OK. Treasurer, I know you've got other commitments. We've got to let you go. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Lovely to be with you. Thank you.
Sam.